Hi, my Cancerians. Welcome back to Tarot Talks. Hope you're doing good. You're safe with your family, staying home, following all the rules of quarantine. Cancerians, today we are going to do reading for you for the month of May. Like I always say, this is a collective reading and it may not resonate with all. So take what resonates and leave the rest. You might also want to check your other placements. For example, if you are a Cancer Sun and if you are Leo Moon, then you might want to go and check Leo sign as well. Okay guys, so without wasting much time, let's directly jump into the reading. I had shuffled and laid the cards out for you. Cancerians, when I was actually when I started when I sat for meditating for your energy, I started feeling extremely sad. I started feeling I got very emotional, and I actually had tears in my eyes. It was kind of a very overwhelming energy. I do not know why. All of a sudden, I just got too emotional. It was just very overwhelming kind of energy. It was a surge of emotions which I was not able to control. Also, when I laid down your cards, this is going to be a very specific reading. Just a heads up and a disclaimer: this may not, in fact, this will not resonate with everyone, but to a specific group of people only. Okay guys, so the energy is a little heavier in the sense that I think you guys are ending a relationship. Most probably you are putting an end, or you have actually decided to move ahead in your life in terms of a relationship, most probably a marriage. Okay, or if you are into a committed relationship, but then you're deciding to back out. But I still feel that this is about marriage. You're deciding to come out of a marriage, put an end to a marriage. In the past energies, you had pulled Two of Wands, a Hermit card, a Temperance, and Ten of Cups. So basically, Cancerians, I feel that you were deciding something. You were thinking a lot about something. You were not able to make up your mind. You were kind of exploring your options, pros and cons of a particular situation. You actually you just actually have thought things through, and this most probably is related to your family life or your personal life. You have literally thought things through. I mean, this, whatever it was that you were trying to decide, or whatever this is that you were trying to arrive to a decision, you have not taken an emotional decision. It is a very very well thought over and a very practical decision that you are making. You have really thought, and you really know what you are going to do. You have contemplated both the sides of this decision that you are making, like the pros, the cons, what ifs, everything. Like, it's a completely well thought and well planned decision that you are going to take. Also, having said that, in the current energy, you have High Priestess and the Star card. So having thought things through, you have kind of made peace with yourself. You are like prepared for whatever it is. You're prepared, or in the sense, I would say, you are preparing yourself for whatever it is. You're taking time out for yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're doing much needed soul work. You're doing the meditation work. You're doing the grounding work, and basically you are ensuring that you will come out of this well. You are connecting with your souls. You are doing the soul searching, and you're taking care that you are not going to sink in with this decision, because whatever it is, it is going to be a big decision for in every aspect, and you are taking enough care of facing this in a very positive manner, in a very well thought and well planned manner. You definitely are taking care to heal yourself in the right way. In the immediate future or the near future, I can see that, yeah. So there is five of, if you see, there is five of pentacles, there is eight of cups, there is 10 of wands, and hierophant, and a justice card. So see guys, there is no doubt that someone has left you in cold, like someone has actually broken your heart. And more than workplace, more than related to your professional life, I think this is very much related to your personal life, to your something related to your relationships. You have decided to move on, you have taken that decision, you have thought things, you have actually thought things through, and you have decided to let go of this relationship. You have decided to end this relationship. You have decided to move on in your life. No matter how painful it is, but this was kind of burdening you. It was kind of stopping you from growing. So you have just decided to let go of this relationship. In all probability, I feel you are ending your marriage. You're filing for divorce. You're ending your marriage. I don't think this is anything less than a marriage. It's not just a committed relationship or just an engagement that you're breaking. I feel some of you are coming out of a legal marriage. You have decided to put an end to that marriage and move ahead in your life. See, you're moving ahead in your life, no matter how emotional it is. But like I said, you're doing it in a very well planned manner, because you have realized that, see, this 10 of wands and this 10 of cups. So you have realized that your peace lies in letting go of this relationship. You will be happy more if you let go of this relationship. You have really thought things through, this decision, and then you have decided to end it. And you have filed for divorce, and if you have already filed, you will be getting those papers and you will be healing. The healing process has begun. You are taking care of yourself, just and like, even, and if you are not, which I feel is the less chance, you are doing the needful. Even if you are not, then try to meditate, guys. Try to meditate, try to restore your energies. You will definitely heal, because at the end of this whatever that you are ending, there is a good beginning. There will be positive beginning in your life. See how this lady is trying to balance, because see, there is a temperance card also, and there is star card also, which means that you are going to balancing things out properly, and you are taking the right actions. You are not just being emotional. You are not taking emotional decision. You have thought things through practically and emotionally, and have taken the decision, and it is going to work out in your favor. You are going to get peace at the end of this decision. Even though it is an ending, it is going to be the right decision for you. You will be at peace after this decision, and you are aware of that. So the overall energy of you, guys, is Queen of Cups, 7 of Cups, and King and Queen of Pentacles. So this is very interesting energy, guys. Like I said, there is a lot of the emotions are running haywire. Probably soon after this, you'll start dating. You'll look forward to start your life in a new way. You'll start seeing people. You will interact with multiple people, but I think there is one person who is going to catch your attention. This Queen of Cups, you are going to find her. You're going to find her very soon. Again, this is a This is a water energy like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In all probability, you will be dealing with another water sign or an earth sign, but the energies can be anything. But now, after this ending, whatever relationship you are going to be, it's going to be a soulmate energy, because look, this is the king and this is the queen, you know. This is a soulmate combination, both king and queen of pentacles. We rarely get this kind of pairings, or we rarely get this kind of combinations in readings, you know. So whatever it is that you are going to whichever relationship you are going to go after this, it's going to be a soulmate connection, and you are going to be very much at peace with this person, and that person is going to bring lot of stability and calmness, both in emotionally and materialistically too. So you'll actually feel complete after meeting this person, you know. You'll just not have any second thoughts about, like, if you see, even if you are meeting or even if you are interacting with many people, when you meet this person, when you meet this queen, also the genders might be, the gender is not important, it's the energy that is important. But the bottom line is, whenever you are going to meet this person, you will just know that this is it, like it's him or her that you were supposed to be with, like, okay. So it's kind of a forever relationship. So yeah, like I said, even if the endings are painful, there is a star card showing up, there is a justice card showing up, which means that these endings are going to lead, which confirms that these endings are going to lead to happy beginnings and forever after. So overall, it is a good reading, guys. Let's quickly pull oracle message for you from this card. These spirit guides card. Oh, two cards have fallen. Oh wow! Oh my god! I just love these cards. You know, I'm just in love with this deck. So the first card that has popped out is a new start is coming. Can this be more true, you know, Cancerians? I mean, this so resonates with your reading, that I just now said that whatever that is your ending, you are going to, you know, straight away head into new beginnings, and that to good ones, you know. Also, it says have faith in your dreams. Wow, which means never lose hope. I'll quickly read on these two cards for you. Just give me a minute, guys. The first one is New Moon card. Such a positive card and such a positive message. Yeah. So a new start is coming. It says there is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious card in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you are asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you are starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you have been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you are moving into a new cycle now. Wow. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Attuned to the moon, I'll see it when I believe it. Okay, so have faith, guys. That's what it's saying. Additional meanings for this card are: a new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. Wow. The teaching is the new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible, and a time of rebirth. It's time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle. An intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to the other worlds. Wow, that's an intense message. I'll quickly read this card as well for you, which says have faith in your dreams, because I so think it's going hand in hand with your reading. It's just next to the card that I just read. So these cards are also back to back in terms of energies. It's again very amazing. Don't give up. The situation you are asking about is still taking shape. You are nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Wow. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you are asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Yeah, right. So, no wonder your tarot cards showed Hermit and High Priestess, which actually calls in for meditation and introspection. So, try to tap into your inner source, guys. Try to get answers from your subconscious. It works like magic, trust me. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you are asking about. So keep the faith. Attuned to the moon, I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for this card are: just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they are not manifesting. Don't look back, stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. The teaching is the waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. Wow, that was quite an intense and meaningful message. I'll just quickly pull one more card for you guys, then we'll be done with your reading. Let's see what we have for you in this deck. Please spirit guides, guardian angels, please let me know what we have. Whoop. There comes a card. It says music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing or play music. Okay, let's see what it has to say. So it's giving you basically a tip for quick manifestation, whatever it is that you are dreaming or aspiring for. Music is a powerful ally on your spiritual path as it serves to boost your manifestation powers. Music is part of the invincible realm and is of a higher frequency than that of the physical plane. It wraps up in a protective shield to guard us from negative energies. It also lifts our emotions and thoughts to joyful levels. By drawing this card, you are urged to play any type of music that suits your mood as often as possible. Move your body to the music and breathe in deeply as you listen to it, drawing in the energy of each note. Use music as a manifestation tool. First, sit quietly and think of your desire. Imagine that your dream has already come true and feel that reality in your stomach as warmth, peace, excitement, or security. Feel gratitude in your heart. As you enjoy these feelings, begin to chant, hum, or sing. This self-made music sends your manifestation into the ethers where it coagulates into tangible reality. Wow, that was a very practical tip, guys. Whoever wants to manifest something really fast, they can surely follow this. Listen to your music and then calmly and quietly let out your desires to the universe, and they'll be manifested. They'll manifest more speedily is what they're trying to say. So yeah, I really liked your reading, guys. I hope you liked it as well. So let me know what your thoughts in the comment box. Also, if you have not already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel, like, share, subscribe, and also do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be alerted about my next uploads. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Good luck, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye, take care.